Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If it's Thursday and it's 2:30/5:30, it must be Meeting with the Mediums. Welcome. Thanks all for being here. And I'm here with Wisdom Seeker Joan. It's so wonderful to have you back, Joan. Thank you. And our Diana Bowles as well. And she can be reached at Oil Painter, either here. She does not have her own channel, although Joan does. So
Right.
please like and subscribe to Joan's channel. And she is also simulcasting here today. Joan is.
Ah,
So, yeah, Joan, you've been with me from almost the beginning of this show, I believe. It's been
Oh,
3 or 4 years, isn't it?
it's been a couple years.
It's been a
Yeah,
few.
it's
I think
and
this
I'm very grateful.
forum works. I think this forum works with like 2 or 3 of us because when we first started, what do we have? 4 or 5 people, and it
Yeah,
was a
and
little
all on the
different.
same question. And
Yeah, let's see. So it made it really, but we've grown and learned and been guided by different changes. So I can't thank you enough for sticking it out and enjoying coming. And we love having you as well. So
well, I
thank you.
love being asked, so thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, dear. All right, so let's hide it. Say, let's hide a say. Let's hide a say.
that's what I say. Easy for you to tell.
I got a tongue tripping here. All right, so Karen Doyle's here and Annie Bear's here. And Annie Bear, I'm going to ask you right now while it's on the tip of my tongue, if you would like to come on the Dream Show next Tuesday night with us, we'd love to have you. So just let me know, girl. Okay. We have Bora Bora here. We have Suzanne Grigsby and Emerald Buddha. Nice to see you, dear. Suzanne, I have your question. So thank you for putting it up right away. Hi, Craig Dixon. I haven't seen you in a few days, Craig. How's the weather? How's the fires down there in New Mexico? I hope you guys are okay. Yeah. So it's good to see you. Tropical Empress in Spirit. It's nice to see you, my dear. Viviani's here. Christine Fryer is here. Christine, I'm going to tell you, I thought a lot about doing the show tonight where everybody is on live and chatting about the debate. And I've got a show that's already scheduled at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to say not this time, but I'm going to think about doing it at the next one. So just want you to know. I believe that Midas Touch is live. And so is, I believe, Black and Orange, Autumn. I don't follow her, so I'm not sure. But everyone else had said she does these kinds of things. So you could check her out. Did I say hi to? Yeah, I did, Christine. Okay. Let's see. You walked 4.5 miles. Good for you, Annie Bear. You saw a bald eagle fly back. Wow. And so no, Mark was on with me last week because Diana had
An event.
she had an event. That's right. And so it was really late. And then he told me it was his 3-year channelversary. So we just kind of brought in both those things together. And that's what happened last week. So yeah, that was fun. Teacher Barbara, Teresa Ford, Laura Hammond Davis, and Sandy Miller, and Carolyn Adams. Nice to see you. Yes, Barb, you can put your questions in. Annie, got your question. And oh, you're welcome, Annie. Yeah, just let me know. Viviani. Okay. Hi, Kimberly. Night. Leah. I know you guys are missing Terry. Terry Renner, who does the meditation every morning, but we have heard from her and she's having a ball.
Yep.
And so we are so happy because she's with her family and she's just enjoying herself. So we send lots of love to her. Jessica Lynn is here. All right, Barbara, got it. And you want to talk to your sister Sharon Johnson? Did Willow reach her 4,000 goal? She has almost to 3,000. So I can't thank you guys enough for your generosity. And those of you who are sending along prayer, which is very needed as well. And there are some people who can't afford to give, and that's understandable. So thank you. Hello, McBee. And let's see, who else is here? Oh, Midas is not going to be allowed by CNN? Well, poo-poo on that. Hi, Tiffany Tisdale. My goodness, you guys, we got a lot of folks here. We got about 40 of you. Randy is here. Carolyn, a question. Okay. Hi, Carolyn Adams. I got your question, and Carolyn Booker is right under you. Hello, and hope Peter's feeling better today as well as you. Sally's here, and you just want a general one. Okay. Hello, Carolina Medley, and Sonia got your question. Connie Epley's here. Oh my goodness. All right, Carolina. Patty D is here. Wow, you guys, this is amazing.
Diamond.
Sally, got your question, Sally. Yeah, I know. I'm glad she is too. McBee00 got your question. Beverly, welcome. And I got your question. Hi, Diamond. If you're going to ask a question, do it now, gal. All right. Let's see. MJ420. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you. All right. Yes. All right. Carolyn, there you go. Okay. Oh, you're rewatching Downton Abbey. Somebody else was doing that. You know, they're making another movie. That's what I heard.
Ooh,
Viviani, I believe I did. Yes, Viviani. A message from Spirit Team. Yep. So I've got 15 here now. That's quite a number of questions. And so I'm going to say, sorry about that, Chief, but we got to close the questions right now. Diamond, if you have a question, put it up ASAP because I need to close these. All right. You drove a semi down a snowy ditch with a poof soft landing in the snow, Leah? In a dream.
In a dream. Okay.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, Leah. Okay. That's
pretty. That's like
wow.
a lot of movement. Yeah.
I have a sinister snowman in my dream.
Yeah. Sinister snowman. Like what? It's not the big one from Rudolph. Not that guy. No.
You mean
he was Cornelius? No, not Cornelius. Yeah.
Cornelius was Burl Ives, right?
No, Cornelius was the guy with the pickaxe.
Yeah, with the pickaxe.
Yeah.
And Bumble's Bounce. No, it wasn't him. It was like it had Jack Skeleton. It was like similar to his face.
Yeah.
Big black top hat, all broken up, and his carrot nose was broken. And he just had a sinister look on his face. And he was hiding in the shadows.
Okay. There you go. All right.
I haven't drawn it yet, but I'll be ready for Tuesday night.
Suzanne Grigsby, after a board meeting, will I move downstairs quicker? The meeting is the 15th. Hi, Lori Hunsinger. Hi, Rush. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody, questions are closed. Okay. Thank you. All right. Move downstairs.
I asked the pendulum and it circled and circled and circled and circled and circled and then said yes. So you might, but it might not be that much quicker. It just took a lot of time.
Okay.
Well,
it
was
might also
warming
be
up too.
I mean, it's still
Yeah.
2.5 weeks till the meeting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But you did get the divine swan or the swan, and it says the power of divine grace is within you. So just kind of envision yourself floating right into that new place. It might not be 100% certain yet, but my sources say yes.
Okay.
The human aid ball here.
And things are going to start hopping after that.
Oh.
After that meeting, right?
So
with the kangaroo, it's forward movement. So it's like, yes, you're going to get the new apartment. You're going to get to do that.
That's great. And I got gratitude is coming. So I'm going to say means yes. And then I get things will balance out for you at that point. So I love all these folks on a balance board out there in the water, but you know, you need that kind of balance in your life. And so I'm thinking so as well. Yeah. Yeah.
And the swan could also be movement
Hidden.
the feet are the hidden movement, are moving things forward. You look like everything's fine, but there's things going on beneath the surface.
Underneath the surface. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So Annie Bear, oh, you did put her name. Sorry. A message from Winona, her maternal grandmother, please.
Okay.
I'm going to go shut the door because the dogs are going out.
So I see her singing this song. She's wrapped in a blanket. She's singing an ancient song, and I hear her going, hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
Is
And
she
she's
an owl?
standing, like she's standing on the top of a cliff over a canyon.
Wow.
I do believe that she means to say she sees you. She's protecting you with her blanket. And she often calls to you in the voice of a mourning dove.
Wow. Oh.
Uncovering the treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty.
Wow.
So she's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
It is
When
beautiful.
when I tuned in, it was hard for me to separate your maternal grandmother from the city of Winona, Minnesota, which is right on the Mississippi. But then I kind of felt her standing on the bluffs above the river, and saying and pointing out the eagles that love to fish down there. They're just thick as thieves. And right now, oh, okay, 13 children. God bless her. But right now, the Mississippi and all the rivers around here are at flood stage or worse. And she said it's hard fishing when the water is roiling. So the eagles have to go somewhere else because the river's all churned up and everything. So it's harder for them to find the food. So I guess she's probably saying it's not like you're going to be rushing down the river or anything, but consider alternatives to an alternative approach to get what you need, because you can't get the fish from the river right now. And the right now is just a temporary situation until all this works through. So there's still enough bounty for you, but you just need to look for, plan B, to an alternate source. And she's reassuring you that the bounty is there. You're just going to have to look in a different place for it than you usually do. And these things are temporary, and it's all part of the flow of nature.
Beautiful.
Oh, and for cards, I got the chickadee. Times to write to release old patterns and energies. So, that was kind of the same thing. And then joy, prioritize play and pleasure. So make a game out of this new pattern.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So I'm going to use the Wild Woman Rising cards because they very definitely Native American. And a first card I get is Rise Again. And I'm thinking she's saying to you, our tribe has risen again through you, Annie, that what you have done and what you continue to do is bring her so much joy because you're following the path that she started at the time. And, she just can't say enough about it. She's so happy about it. And she said, you have gone and claimed your sovereignty, and you continue to do that in all things that you do inside the house, outside the house, with your painting and your art and your cloud weaving and your, just everything. She just is so happy. She's like, oh my goodness, I would have thought my granddaughter would follow so closely in the steps. So yes, she is a wise woman. Yes. Thanks, Teresa. Yeah. Thank you, Annie.
Great.
Okay, so Viviani, haven't read for you in a while, Viviani. Spirit team reading. Okay. There you go. Welcome to anybody I haven't said hello to that has come in, and thank you all for being here. Hi, Scott. Okay. Work lurking. I get it.
So first they're showing me like 3 big black trash bags, very neatly put together, very neatly lined up. They're not at your house. So what I'm thinking is that they're letting you know that they've witnessed what you're doing. The card that I got with that is for you to pursue your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, I already knew you were doing that, but they showed me, an image that I don't know what your basement looks like. And then they showed up the stairs and out the door and someplace else. So anyway, and then pursue your dreams. So I believe that what they're trying to say is now that you have done this clearing, it will be easier for you. You have more room.
Oh, awesome. She likes that message, Diana. Okay.
Beautiful. When I tuned in, I saw, maybe it was carryover, but I saw this Native American brave or man on a white horse heading up or about to go up a hill. And he kept going like this with his arm, like, this is the way, this is the way. And he just kept back and forth, back and forth. And then once he kind of like set the pattern, poof, he just took off. So I think the message is to spend some time setting your sights, aim high, and then just give it your all. Let's see. Set your sights, keep your goal, your eye on the star, or your eye on the goal, and aim for the stars. And when I got a card for you, it's the Archangel of Mercy, who's saying, cherish your sacredness. And that's a good message for you too, because you're just doing such good work. Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Guys, can't do anything in secret, Viviani. Everybody knows.
I know, right?
That's funny. So
right?
yes,
Joyful expression was on the
joyful
bottom
expression.
Of the deck.
That's right. That's right. So I get solitude. That spending time in solitude is what you do, but you also share, and it really does bring you serenity. I think it's when you spend your time with your kitty cats and your cards and everything. But it says there's no doubt that you are a fierce woman. Never doubt it. Never doubt that you can do what you need to do when you need to do it. So that's what I get.
Those cards. Those are adorable.
Yeah, these are cute. Hi, Sharon Foster. Yeah, okay. Good luck, Viviani. That's wonderful. Thank you, my dear. Yeah. So we got Teacher Barbara. She would just like a general message, please. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm seeing an old style sedan, like from the late 40s, early 50s. And behind it is a travel camper, like a Airstream, but it's not an Airstream. It's like it was homemade. Are you, or they are saying, get out and go camping, go on a trip, go on a journey, try something, go exploring, go to places that you haven't been before, try something new. Get out and play.
Get out and play. Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
Get out and play.
Try something new. That's kind of what I was getting too. I tuned in and all I was seeing was a green acorn. And you think of acorns in the fall when the squirrels are hiding them as being brown, but this is a green one that just fell off the tree. And then it showed me, if it gets into the ground, it will sprout and grow into great, great things, a huge mighty oak. So don't let things lie fallow on the ground to just be gathered up by squirrels. You're the acorn that needs to get embedded in the earth and grow. And it makes me feel like you're at the first stage of a new endeavor or a new venture or a new phase of life or something that's going to go and become a great thing. And I got the Archangel Ariel, who's saying, connect with nature, especially oak trees.
Yes. So it's all nature that you really have brought up. And I have set sail. So, yeah, they want you out there. I think Barbara loves being at the beach. And so I know she's been spending a lot of time there. But yeah, you're setting sail. But it says here that you could be the princess of the borderlands. And when I get this, I think of it as a trip going somewhere quiet or beautiful in the country that you could just enjoy wherever you went. And Barbara, the magic is all around you. So if somebody says, let's go on a girls' trip or whatever, go for it, girl. Go for it. Have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Oh, Carolyn, do you have to sell your teardrop camper? All right.
It's so cute.
Yeah. Wowee. Oh, that's good news, Eliza. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we have Leah. Would love to hear from her sister, Sharon Johnson. All right, Leah.
Okay, she's showing me an ironing board and an iron, and she's working. She's ironing a striped shirt.
Okay.
I think the message is working out the wrinkles in your plan. And she's like taking the spritzer to it to dampen the fabric. So it's like go back and do a second, go over it again, think twice, keep working with the wrinkles till they're gone.
Okay.
That's weird.
So that was Grizzly, Barbie.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Joan.
I got kind of the opposite. The first thing I saw was, I don't know if you guys played hopscotch when you're girls, but drawing the hopscotch thing on the sidewalk, and you have to 2 feet here, 1 foot here, 2 feet here, and you have to jump over the fire thing at the end. But even if you get it wrong, it's just chalk. It's not a big deal. And so that's what she's saying to you now. Just play the game. Just get out there and have fun playing the game of life, because the rain's going to come and wash away the chalkboard, and it doesn't really matter if you step on a line or not. You're not going to break your mother's back or anything like that. She's just encouraging you to get out there and play the game of life and enjoy it, and don't worry about if you step on the line or whatever, because she wants you to get out there and share your gifts, whatever that might be. So she's saying, go ahead.
I just think, you may have something that this is combined, because this was not an adult sister with the ironing board. This is learning how to iron, and she's got this striped shirt.
Okay.
And so it's like, do it over. If it's not right, do it again.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. Because usually
cool.
we kind of line up.
Yeah, you do.
Wonderful.
Wow, that's wonderful. So I don't know. I get that she was kind of a wise guy. She was very humorous or something. And, I know she's not a man and there's a man here, but I'm seeing, you guys used to laugh a lot together. And she's sending you an act of love, but I'm looking at this less as a ventriloquist or something and more as a childhood together, which would go along with what these ladies are talking about. It's like, you may have played dolls together or you may have done something together. And it's very interesting because, of course, with our sisters, we either have a love-hate relationship when we're kids or we get along like they're your best friend. It can happen that way. This was interesting. She says, I visit you all the time since my crossing. That's the next card I pulled. So she said, don't ever doubt that I'm not around you. And she said, when you feel you remember something that has happened from the past, from our childhood or whatever, there's 15 years between you. Okay. When you remember that, it's because I'm around you more at that particular time and I come right in. So maybe she watched you do those things when you were little, or she might have been like a babysitter. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Might have taught her how to iron.
Right.
And
or how to play hopscotch. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Uh-huh.
And Leah, you had said something about black and white duality, referee. Were you referring to your sister?
Yeah. Let us know. Yeah.
It all kind of comes together and makes sense there at the
It
end.
does. If you sit with it for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
and the fact that it was a striped shirt,
Yeah.
it's like, and
yeah.
when you're 12 and you're learning how to iron, it's more of a game than anything,
And you
At
really
least it
had
was
to
for me.
iron. You had to iron at that period of time.
Oh,
when we were
heck
younger.
yeah. Everything was cotton.
Nothing was not like today where you can get away with
Exactly.
it. So Emma Buddha, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. You want to hear from Betty? The shirt she was ironing out. Oh, that's what she was saying.
A referee
That's
shirt.
saying, a
Yeah,
referee
there you
shirt. Wow.
Okay.
You learned how to iron at 9 a.m., Annie? I think you mean 9 years old. Not like at 9 a.m. this morning, was it? Yeah. Oh, she was a Virgo snake and she's a Pisces monkey, and we had fun. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. 9 years. Okay, Annie. That's funny. That's funny.
Grigsby.
I'm seeing daffodils. I don't know if she liked daffodils, but I'm getting the idea. It means newness, freshness. That even though she may have been gone for a while, it's her relationship with you is as fresh as a daffodil in the spring. She's there for you every moment that you think of her, and it's time. There is no time over there, so she can be with you, and it's don't feel like the passage of time makes the distance more distant or something like that. And let's see what else. Oh, they were her favorite flowers. Great, thank you. What else do you have to say? I want to put that card. She's saying. Mm-hmm. Oh well, Archangel Raphael. She's saying to prioritize your health. So if there's anything going on health-wise, just make sure don't put it at the bottom of the list. That's important to her.
Wow.
Awesome. And yeah, so that's kind of what I was getting from Betty.
Okay, thank you. You heard her call your name the other morning. Oh, honey.
Oh,
that's beautiful. I love that. Yeah.
Now I know what today is, but I think this card is more about a message she is sending you. And with Joan having said, tend to your health, the message is be decisive.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the bottom card is transformation. So there's something about tending to your health that you have to make a choice. You have to decide to stick to it in order to be able to transform it.
Wow. Beautiful. So I initially get active love, do nothing, but then I pulled a card over it for a clarifier, and it says to embrace the eternal mother. And I absolutely love that, because to be an eternal mother, that would mean that you would be caring all the time, but we have to care for ourselves first. So this is what I agree. I think she's wanting you to be sure you're taking care of yourself, especially since this card came up, because if we don't take care of ourselves, you know, mom says, I'm not there to take care of you. So you got to do it. You know, I can be here to remind you though. So she also says she's with the tribe up, you know, in heaven, and they're watching over you all the time. But the clarifier on this one was remember your wings. So you can fly, and you know you can fly. And she wants you to remember all the wonderful things that you learned as a young girl and that you are continuously learning at this time. And I just love that, because our parents give us roots and wings if we're lucky. She says, remember your wings. So that was I really believe that was the message there. She says, you may have a different perception of what it is I want to tell you, but I still want you to dig deep, and I want you to come up with the meaning of all of this, because it's all there and you know it all. I'm not saying you're a know-it-all. I'm saying you know internally everything that you need to do. The last card is, I will always consider you an innocent, which is really beautiful. But she says, reclaim your soul skin, because you are more than just a child. You are that which walks in beauty and in your soul's path. So, you know, I think she really, really wanted to get a hold of you. And that's why you heard her call you the other day. And I got goosebumps. So I don't often get them like a lot of other people do, but I definitely get them with this one. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Emerald Buddha. Yeah.
That was nice.
It was. Yeah. Okay, so we have Sonia wanting to know if she could have a message from her ex, Kenny. He was one of my exes too. Maybe not the same Kenny, but I had a Kenny. Yeah.
I'm taking it that Kenny's on the other side.
I'm guessing that that's true. Yes.
You're welcome, Emerald Buddha.
Yeah. Yep. She's a beautiful lady, Emerald Buddha. So we're saying he is on the other side of Sonia. We're guessing he is. That Kenny's on the other side. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
You have a daughter together. Okay. Thank you, dear. Your face.
I'm just in awe of these cards, because you know how sometimes you got to pull a couple extra because
yes,
cards,
I do.
Right?
Yep.
So wings of light. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. And Sonia, you in that picture, right? So he sees you. He wants you to know that he has gone through multidimensional healing. He has risen. He is doing better. He understands more. And Sananda is the collective higher self. And he understands and asks for forgiveness.
Okay.
I have to look up this Sananda card because
Isn't Sananda another name for Jesus?
yes.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
he's there, you know,
Yeah.
he's on that higher path.
Right.
He sees that you should be there too.
Okay. Joan?
Beautiful. Yes, when I tuned in, I saw him as the, that the banker, I forget what you call him in Monopoly, the little Monopoly guy with the top hat and the straight, pants and everything. And he's got his hat off and he's holding it behind him and he's walking with his head down and kind of scuffling like he was, kicking a stone with one shoe or something. So, and then it came to me that he's coming to you hat in hand because he's realizing things that were important in the game that he was playing on Earth. It's just a game and you can just kick over the board and it's the same thing as hopscotch. I don't.
Correct. Life is a game. Life is a game.
Just a game.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until now. But
Yeah.
he is to you hat in hand saying that he's sort of put too much emphasis on the game and not enough on you and your relationship. And he's apologizing. Then I drew cards and got the Archangel of Victory, who's saying, raise your vibration. So he's saying, do what you can to get over that and raise your vibration because he sees you as the eagle. And the eagle said, you're learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights.
Wow.
So he's kind of asking forgiveness. Yeah, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can kind of launch and be the eagle that you truly are.
Yep.
I hope that made some sort of sense.
Sananda also means mastery as well as the ascended name of Yeshua.
The ascended name of Jesus. Okay. Well, I got the same vibe here, Sonia, from this as these ladies. And I just use my regular cards, not my on the other side cards. And he's telling you to cut out any distractions. You need to listen because you've got it all here and all in here. And you got to start following what it is you hear with your gut. He said, tune out the world. If you need to, put music on that doesn't have words, music that just brings you to that place where you can hear other things. So I have the headphones. And then he says, a new life is emerging for you. Look at that. It's in the egg stage and a change is around the corner. The potential that you have is amazing. He can see it from where he's sitting. And since he's elevated himself on the other side, he can definitely see your vibe and know that you're following in that path as well. And he said, you need to take the stage. Do not be afraid to take the stage because you've got it. You've got the wisdom and the power behind you that you should be able to do whatever it is you want to do and don't think you can't. So I'm feeling as though he's like being your champion in all of these readings. It's like, and she did love him. She said he's her daughter's father. And so, it's not necessarily somebody that maybe they had some difficulties because all marriages do, but I think she believes, I think he offers her like this afterlife love and affection. You must have been soulmates or something. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Beverly asks if you are here, you're coming up in the list. I need Mom's first name, please. If you would please do that. Sally, over the weekend, she was outside and she felt a hand on her back. She turned and saw nothing. Then it happened again. Any thoughts on who this is? You bet these ladies will have an idea. Yeah.
Well,
thank you, Beverly. Thank you.
I think it's your guardian angel
Yeah.
was holding you. That pause that was created by the touch to your back stopped you long enough to prevent an accident.
Oh. Okay. Just a pause.
Mm-hmm. It shifted time for you.
Yep.
I got the impression it was either an angel or a guide. And then I got that as a feeling. And then I saw a pterodactyl, like, the flying dinosaur kind of thing. Oh, what's going on? How come I get this weird stuff? And I think what that means, it's someone who's been with you all along, like me, through all of your lifetimes, and has been watching since the ancient times, looking over you. So, Spirit, tell me more about what this means. What's with the pterodactyl, and what was the purpose of this connection? I'm there, and we've always been together, and now it's time to wake up. It's time to make the connection. I don't want to scare you, but this spirit is being insistent too. This is the second time this thought has come to me. I didn't say it the first time. It's a reminder for you and for all of us that spirit is as close as your heartbeat, as close as your next breath. They're right there for you. And it can be frustrating when you don't hear them, but it can be freaky when you do hear and feel them. So they're kind of trying to walk that line of being there and then not freaking people out. So just trust that that this is a benevolent spirit that wants to get your attention and is doing it in a way to try not to freak you out. But just ask them. Just ask them what's the what's going on. Let's sit down and talk. Using the pressure washer. Yeah, that's something like that. When your mind's somewhere else.
Yeah, if somebody came up and was a little bit more assertive, you go,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So what I got is this person has been with you through all your growth. This is growth. I'm looking at your picture. Is that a squirrel in your picture or is it something else? Let me know. I can't tell. Anyway, yeah, this person or this entity or guide or whatever has been with you for a very, very long time. So then I get the fox. Ooh. And a fox is sly, and a fox comes, stealthily in some ways. And so when I saw that little picture of what that was, it's an antelope squirrel. Okay, that's so cute. I looked at this little picture and it said, "Ooh, you are so in tune with these little animals that, maybe this spirit brings with it a lot of those little animals that are around you where you are." Because I'm not sure that there are foxes in the desert in Arizona. But anyway, they're just adorable. And then the last card I get is, what?
Coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah. I get gather your loyalties, and look what it is. It's all kinds of, there's ducks, there's beautiful fauna and flora and all that stuff, and the moon. And so you gather up all these little critters or all these little entities and guides and all that, and you walk with them every day where you are. You just walk with them. They are part of your surroundings. So yeah, nothing to be afraid of, I don't think. Yeah.
Joan,
Battling toads.
did you see Sonia had said that he used to wear a bucket hat, that he could be fun. So I think it was you who said he was coming to you with hat in hand.
And the top hat.
Yes. That's so cute. I love that. I love that.
That was perfect.
It was perfect. Yeah. Excellent.
And Allie,
Um,
I've seen the silver fox in the Sonoran Desert, which,
Oh,
so there are
okay.
foxes in the desert. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. That's also what you call a really hot guy that's older, right? A silver fox.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like Sam Elliott.
Yeah, like Sam Elliott. Yeah. All right. So, MCB00, a message from Grandpa Emil about my future after graduation. All right. Ooh-wee.
Okay. Who else is hearing pomp and circumstance in their head right now?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I actually was seeing the tassel being crossed over to the other side.
Mhm. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I have 3 messages from your grandpa. The first one is take your place, stand in line, be proud of yourself. Look what you've accomplished. Take your place. You are, oh my God, I get chills. Then laugh with life. There's this next one. Don't let everything keep you down if in your life. Make sure you laugh. Take time to find things that are joyous for yourself. And the last one he says is believe in the impossible. These are really grandfatherly messages to me. I mean, these particular cards are beautiful cards that I have, but it's like he's there and he says, I got to give her those 3 rules of life, So again, they happen to be take your place, laugh with life, and believe in the impossible. He's so proud of you, my dear. He's so proud of you.
So I basically have the same type of messages. It's voyage of the heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a world filled with infinite abundance out there. And choosing your path is up to you going forward with so much open to you at this point.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I was getting similar stuff. The first thing I saw was like a monarch butterfly, but then it changed into like a Tinkerbell, sort of like a fairy, but it still had the butterfly wing. I'm seeing it from behind, way, way up in the air, and she's looking down on the earth. And I think the message is like as a butterfly or a little winged creature, it seems so fragile, but they are so strong. So you're stronger than you think for doing what you've done already. But those monarchs, they migrate thousands and thousands of miles over every season. They're just amazingly strong for being so light. So don't give yourself credit for how strong you are, and don't feel small. And then I didn't pull the card, but it kind of came to me in my head of zoom out and relax, see the big picture, because you're floating now above the earth and seeing the big picture, and it can be daunting. Oh, so good.
Wow.
But it's also beautiful. So take in the beauty of it and enjoy it, and don't be afraid by it's just kind of zoom out and relax and see the beauty and know how fabulous you are.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I know. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for your question. All right. So I just want to tell everybody, by the way, her mother's name is Sally. So you can, but we have MJ 420, then Carolyn, Craig Dixon. This is afterwards. Lisa, Lesa, Lisa. Okay, that's what we have next. So this is her mother's name is Sally.
She's showing me raspberries in a bowl. Was that her one of her favorite things to do, go pick berries. But these are definitely raspberries, so she must have liked the taste. Mm. She's stepping back right now. If anybody else is ready, please go ahead.
Okay. I'm getting that she was very conscientious. Was she one of those mothers that was always cleaning, but you never knew that it was dirty to begin with, and you wondered why she was always cleaning? And she would say, nobody recognizes when I clean anything, because that's what my mother did. And I said, because you've never let it be dirty. Anyway, she says,
Come on to my room.
conscientious. And she said, you made a promise, I made a promise to you, and I am still with you, honey. I am with you all the time, anytime. And she said, remember that life, don't worry about things. People worry about things after, or when they're ready to die, or things that will happen or whatever. Don't ever worry about things, because up here, things don't mean anything to anybody. And finally, she says, just a little wisdom, practice flexibility. It's important to do that. It's important to be flexible in your life, because we never know what will happen, and we just have to go with the flow.
Beautiful. So the first thing I saw were red, I don't know if they're patent leather, if they're just regular leather, but red Mary Jane shoes. And you really love them or something like that. And we're just thrilled about these shoes, whether those were yours or something like that. And she scooped you up in her arms, and you, like, your legs were out like this because you still wanted to look at the shoes. And she was sort of rocking you in her arms this way. And it was just a moment of delight for both of you. And then it showed me, kind of be you in that same position on a swing. So some of it is the joy of the little moments you have together as mother and child. And then about going with the flow and going with the momentum, whether it's on the swing or her kind of rocking you when she was carrying you, to just, I guess the message is, use the energy to make things a little bit easier. Go with the flow. You don't have to generate all the energy. You can just kind of ride with it. And use, like looking at the red shoes, use your vibration to kind of launch you into that energy, and then flow with it. That was pretty vague, but I hope that made some sense to you, Beverly.
Well, and she says, we picked berries to make ice cream.
Lovely.
Ooh,
and so because she faded back after that, she also said, I used to say raspberries. And I pulled the card resilience, which shows us to cook, but the pancakes on his head. So
awesome. Yeah.
Ice cream doesn't always turn out the way you hope it will.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So delicious. So MJ 420 also lives in Minnesota, I believe she said. So awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she said, can I get a message from Kelly, an old friend? Okay.
Sleeves. She's singing parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Scarborough Fair. Yeah.
Yes. Did the two of you used to sing like you're singing in your hairbrush to Simon and Garfunkel? And harmonizing and singing songs as harmonizing with each other.
Cool. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get a card on that. Or your friendship also was harmony. You used to brew up a lot of things together. And you hung together a lot. You hung together a lot. Yeah. Harmony in personality, harmony in music, harmony in everything you guys did.
Wow.
But definitely the singing into Hairbrush. You work together. Well, and don't we all still sing in our
You
Hairbrush?
scared people. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
I love it. See the harmony. Oh, there you go. Your cauldron sputtering up.
Uh-huh.
Scared
Very good.
everybody.
I had a hard time connecting with Kelly at first. I wasn't seeing pictures and hearing things, but then she started using my chakras, and the first, the heart chakra just lit up very strong. So she's sending you lots and lots of love, and then my solar plexus lit up, which is kind of the self-confidence, the link there of using your head to express your heart. And so I kind of think that you guys maybe cooked up some ideas and things together because you're both, you knew how to create plans and ideas together and enjoy them. And I don't know, just lots of love for each other. So she's sending that. Oh, yeah, and that they're stronger together. The two of you together it was like exponential, the amount of fun that you could have together. And when I drew cards for you, I got the Archangel Jeremiah, who's saying, look for signs, symbols, and synchronicities. So she may be sending you a little something to let you know that, yeah, these messages were actually from her. And appropriately, she sent the loon. Pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. And the loon is, of course, the Minnesota state bird. So thank you.
Oh my
She's
God.
letting you know. Maybe you guys had fun at the lake together or something.
Maybe you did. Yeah. Wow. You see her
Oh,
all the time.
all the time.
That's
Wonderful.
awesome. She says she wants you to keep bringing in your inner child, guarding it, because she wants you to have fun. She really does. She said, you know, we had fun. Keep up the fun. And that's probably why you see her all the time, because she loves your energy and she misses you. The other one I got is engage compassion. And I just love this because I love animals. And so maybe she's referring to that. I'm not sure, but be compassionate to yourself as well. So, wow.
Beverly says that she actually took up cooking when she was 12 for the household because she did not like her mother's cooking.
Well, and I said, maybe that's what the conscientious card meant. It wasn't her mother that was conscientious. It was Beverly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, that can happen, you know. Yeah. The reader just didn't get the right message. All right. Anyway, thank you, MJ. Thank you so much.
Hi, Carl.
All right. Yes, Carl, have a good sleep.
Yes.
We're glad you're here, but you take a rest. All right. So
Yep.
Carolyn Adams, I was correcting some genealogy online, a volunteer activity, and my crown chakra lit up a lot. Why? I love that question.
Source material. I mean, what did they call that? Original source material. They like,
Yeah.
You've got the documents and everything, but they wanted to connect you with the original source material.
Oh,
The dots, connecting the dots.
Yeah.
oh, wow. Oh my
Now
goodness.
they're showing me marionettes, like they're up kind of trying to pull the strings. No, look over here, look over here. They're not like controlling you, but encouraging you to find the right thing. So just when you're doing that and you kind of come on an aha moment, just say thank you, and more will come.
So I asked what the purpose was with that, and the question I asked was this about connecting the dots? And the coppers right away pointed to yes. So you're the one for the job to connect the dots between who is and related to and how, and don't be surprised if you find out you're your own grandpa.
Well, it wasn't her family, but my feeling is she's digging into this stuff and the people are all around her going, oh my God, somebody's paying attention to me.
Yeah.
And I get that it was a metamorphosis. Look at all the butterflies. It's like, oh, wow, you can help these. It was like you might want to say, wow, they all came around. They all wanted to be heard. Every single one of them wanted to be heard. And that lit you right up.
Love that.
It's their longing to connect with the people you're working with. And it's a great big yes. So, yes, I got that when Joan started talking and the cards came out and Diana, you have a fan club up. You absolutely do have a fan club.
Absolutely. And don't be surprised if you don't find a connection, because there's only 6 degrees of separation. My cousin, who is supposed to be related on our mother's side, turns out to be more related on our father's side.
Wow.
How did that even happen?
Yeah.
So Lucy's in there somewhere.
Absolutely. But I just, it's like, they're up there going, oh my God, I want to talk to somebody down there. Yeah. You do have a fan club, my dear. Yeah. That's awesome. When my dad was doing our own genealogy, he would get so excited. There were several sites that he would go to because we had a lot of people in Maine. And we lived in New Hampshire, and Carolyn knows that. But he would go to them because it was his family, and they were boat builders up in Maine back in the day. And he'd go find their graves, and he'd do grave rubbings and take pictures. And he felt so connected to those people. It was amazing. Now, I know this wasn't your family, but like Diana said, one never knows. Yeah.
Right.
And they were the source of information for what your client needed to know.
That's right. Yep. Absolutely. You're doing the right thing. Keep doing it, Carolyn. All right. Craig says he's not going to the Rio Doso trip because of the fires. So he wonders what Clara might have planned. And you're going to crack up, Craig, because I pulled a card because these are cards for the country. And she wants you to go to Idaho. It could have been Alaska.
Big news.
Big news, Craig. Go to Idaho.
Big news in Idaho.
These are my cards. They're just states and capitals.
Love that. I love that, though.
Anyway. Idaho. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what she really has up her sleeve, not being silly. Yeah.
Oh, I think she is saying that it's your turn to decide, and she'll let you know as you're walking. The card I got was breaking the trail, right? So here you are, being the trailblazer. She's along for the ride this time. She says, navigating the stars.
Oh.
So make it a couple of nights. Overnight trip, more than one, and overcoming obstacles, as well as discovering the truth as you do this. So I think she's going to continue to give you input as you just go ahead and blaze the trail. Where do you want to go? And then she'll let you know.
She's around for the ride. Yeah.
And Idaho sounds pretty good, actually.
Never know.
They make great potatoes there.
When I tuned in, and before I heard Idaho, I saw mountains and then saw a big lake, a big mountain lake. And, they turn kind of aqua when you're up high, the color in a mountain lake, and it was sort of like that. So I'm not sure where that was, but then I started pulling cards, and I got the Starling, who says it's time to get out in the world and connect in authentic ways. So that means, physically you can go to this mountain lake, but spiritually too you can. And also you got the ascension symbol, awaken your inner angel. So it's like you're physically and spiritually, that place you go will be balanced. So I think somewhere in the mountains near water is a beautiful place.
You got the ascension from me as well.
Okay. Yeah. It's a combo of the two, just like you and Claire are that kind of combination.
Yeah, you're not far from Colorado either. You could go up
right
Red River and go into Colorado and come around in that area.
And following the stars, that's ascension too.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything that's nothing's holding you back is what this, except maybe money, of course, which is always what we have. But she says, you know, she's eternal and limitless, so she can go anywhere she wants. She wants you to be happy where you go. So I agree with her. You know, anyway, you don't have to go to Idaho, but it might be okay. Thanks, Greg. All right, Lisa. May I have a message from my spirit team? And then we have one after this, just a quick one for somebody that had to go to bed in England because it's very, very late.
Yes. Oh my
Oh,
word.
Not Lisa, though. Lisa's, I think she's still here. I love your purple top or your purple dress that's in the picture, Lisa. It's lovely.
wow.
Hi, Mousy.
When I tuned in, it took a while, but I kind of saw like the colors of the aurora borealis coming out of your head, like you're woo, all lit up, and these mystical yellows and greens and blues sort of lifting off your head. So they're saying that it's within you. All of this stuff is within you, and it's you know, this is a new phase, and you know, people with all the what was it, the sunspots or whatever that caused people all over the world to see the aurora borealis back in May. It's like that same kind of time shift going on, that they're encouraging you that this is happening. It's affecting all of us, but it's affecting you in a way, in such a way as that you can, it's lifting you up spiritually, and they want you to recognize the power that you have within you. And then just as a punctuation mark, I drew the white owl. The wisdom and messages of divine are within you. So it's exactly what the pictures were saying. So that's what they want to tell you, that you've got it all, girl.
You got it. You got it. Cool. Diana?
Going on.
Well, we have Archangel Michael right there for you. That's your protection to go ahead, venture forward. The next card was the sword, the Pendragon sword, which you know, Excalibur.
Right, Excalibur.
Michael's sword himself, you know. So go ahead, raise your sword, stand in your truth, take off on your new adventure, because we also have the Blue Earth Angel. And
wonderful.
Darling, blue must be your color, because I think they're referring to you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, you can't make this up. Here's another sword. The sword of
God. Wow.
Right.
That's a lot of strength. Yeah,
that's a lot of strength. You got it.
Yep.
It's everything Joan said, plus let's add Allie's.
Yeah. You're being called. You are being called, and they're happy that you have asked them for the message. So they're definitely, you two are simpatico. You're working together, whether you realize it or not. And they said, invite serendipity into your world, which, you know, it's just, it's like when things come together and they're magical. And I love this because it's like being at a fair and you decide you want to go on one of the swings, or you want to go on the merry-go-round. And so it's like inviting this kind of wonder and beauty and childlike feeling into your life. And they're saying that you are very, very wise. And you've got the owl right here, which is wisdom, and it's sitting right outside of your area. Yeah.
And
two owls.
The fowl.
Two owls.
Well, and two angels, which are winged
angels.
creatures. And I always look at an owl as that. And two swords. And I mean, it's just a wow.
Yeah.
It is a wow. And I don't think any of us have read for you before. Lisa.
No.
So I'm so happy we could. And yeah, you got beautiful messages. So welcome to the community. And we're glad
Yes.
you're here. Yeah. All right. So Diamond, apparently I missed her question. So we're going to, for her son from Spirit Guides, he's struggling personally. And his name is Adam. And he's
Adam.
sitting there with her. And so,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a third party read. Yeah.
Thank you for
You
mentioning
hear
that.
owls by your house all the time, Lisa? Oh, that's great. Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, they know you hear them. Yeah. Oh my.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Okay, Adam.
Let's see. Message.
Oh my goodness. Why do you hear this?
Okay, I'm right away. My mom's favorite my throat chakra lit up, and my mom's favorite affirmation came to me. And you can replace the word God with whatever. But hers was, I trust in God and His love and care for me. I trust in God and His love and care for me. And when you're going through hard times and it's hard to really remember it, that's just a really easy thing to just keep saying as a mantra as you're moving forward. I trust. I'm going to do what I can do in this physical world to whatever overcome whatever challenges ahead of me. But I trust in spirit. I trust in God. I trust in the universe, and a universe made of love for me, and that can help buoy you up a little bit.
Mhm.
And then I got the duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. So just look for the little things. Be grateful for,
grateful
I've got a
for the
plate
little
to put
things.
my food on,
Yeah.
or whatever. And hang in there.
Diana?
Well, I've got some multidimensional stuff. It says a natural connection. So first of all, what are you naturally connected to? What, Adam, what spurns your interest and your love and warms you inside? Then there is the multidimensional healing. So connect with this, connect with your inner self. Through that, you will have this multidimensional healing. You will find your inner wisdom by listening and be your own magician and
Oh,
be able to tame that cobra that keeps hissing, that you keep hearing hissing in your ear. I hope
right.
that
Yeah.
helps.
Don't give in to the worry.
Right.
So what do you suppose I got at the minute that it just before Joan said what her mother said?
Ah,
I got mother.
there you go.
And of course, Diamond, you are Adam's mother. So you have been there and you both adore each other. So you have been that connection that he has needed and he will continue to need, but you also need to know that he has to break and do a lot of this on him for himself. And so
Right.
it's going to be very important for you. And that doesn't mean you have to step back and away. It just means he's got to do some of this by himself.
Right.
And yes, he is struggling. And yes, you are helping as much as you possibly can. But we all need to learn how to deal with our, I won't say demons, but our problems, our issues, our obstacles in right time. He has he has a longing. He has a longing to move forward. And I can feel that longing very deeply from him. And he will move forward. This is not permanent, Adam. And it says, prowl with confidence. Prowl with confidence. It's like you have this strength that you're not aware you have. And some of it is because perhaps you don't feel good, because you are having maybe a hard time finding a job or finding what it is that you need. And the only way we can build our confidence is to work together with those guides and those angels that can surround us and help us to be that confident. So, Mama, be careful, not too tight. You can love absolutely, but not too tight. Let him work with his longing, and know that this too shall pass, Adam. This too will pass. Yes. Sending him lots of love. Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. This is the lady that we have last, and she just wants a reading. So she had to leave because in England, apparently it's in the middle of the night. So
Yeah.
Imagine.
well, they
Stay out.
usually don't do that, but okay. Okay. So. Oh.
Mhm.
So what I got here is, Carolina, you may be going on a vacation. I'm getting travel, and I'm getting you crossing maybe the water, crossing countries. I don't know. I do know there's a certain fella in Bolivia. I don't know. I'm seeing travel. It could be travel around where you are. It could be something else. But your home is where you love. I don't see you, like moving, traveling. I just see that this is like a vacation. That's what I see for you, Carolina.
You can't make this up.
Mhm.
You just can't, because
Okay.
pack light.
Oh.
Don't get weighed down, right?
Uh-huh.
Pack
Pack light.
light
Yep.
and be yourself. Just
Mhm.
stand in your light, be yourself, do a little profiling. You're beautiful, and people want to see what's deep inside of you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Before I turned to the cards, I was seeing a bird circling around. It was I think it was a big white pelican. I don't know if you have white pelicans there, but it was a big bird. And the way pelicans, if you've ever seen pelicans dive for fish, it's just hilarious. They're big birds and they come straight down. They from afar, they see them and they come straight down and they go for what they want. And it's almost ridiculous to watch them, but they get what they need and they're built for it. So whatever it is that you want, go for it like a pelican. Give it your all. Open the mouth and and scoop up all the goodness in there, and you're gonna get it. But when I actually do a card, I got the grouse, which is about embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So that can go with the pelican a little bit too, to embrace the power of movement. But yeah, just to go for it like the pelican does.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you also for staying to finish all the questions we had for today. I think we had some beautiful readings here.
I do too.
Yeah, it was so enjoyable to work with you. And we had a lot of cool simpatico. It's like it flowed into a story in a way. So I love it. Thank you to everybody that's been here. And thank you to some new folks who just joined us and our beautiful moderators. And Joan, thank you, my dear, for being with me. And also Diana. We hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and much love to you. All right.
Yeah. It was good to see you, Joan.
You too.
Bye, everybody.